Once upon a time, a terrifying bolt of thunder tore through the sky. At the same moment, a boy suddenly jolted awake in his room. He looked around in confusion, his eyes filled with shock and disbelief. Where am I? He wondered. But this boy was no ordinary youth. He was the sixth prince. A sharp pain exploded in his head, and in an instant, countless memories flooded his mind. Lin Feng, the sixth prince of the Southern Chu Empire, was born from a palace made after the emperor drunkenly lost control. With low cultivation talent and no backing, he had no choice but to live quietly as a Prince of Peace, sent away to Western Qin. Otherwise he would have long become a casualty of the brutal struggle for the Southern Chu throne. Tragically, on the very road to his political marriage, assassins ambushed him. Terrified and gravely ill, the original Lin Feng died helplessly on his couch. The most oppressed prince in history, he thought bitterly. As the memories settled, realization struck him like lightning. Am I, the sixth prince of Southern Chu, Lin Feng? I've transmigrated? His eyes hardened with resolve. Since you let me come to this world, I'll become the strongest. I refuse to live without dignity ever again. At that very moment, a strange voice echoed in his mind. Congratulations to the host for successfully activating the super option system. Host cultivation detected, body tempering realm, 5th stage. A special free option is now available. 3 glowing choices appeared before him. Option 1, Universal Lottery. Option 2, Promote Cultivation. Option 3, Super Spiritual Treasure. Current choices allowed. 1. Lin Feng stared at them, his heart pounding. Then he laughed. Only children make choices, he said confidently. I want them all. The system froze. To Lin Feng's shock, all 3 options remained, and transformed into tangible treasures floating before him. His eyes widened in disbelief. They're items? I thought I could only choose one. I said I wanted them all, and it actually worked? The system malfunctioned violently, its logic collapsing into chaos. Seeing this, Lin Feng didn't hesitate. System bugs are system problems. Why wait for it to recover before I enjoy myself? Without hesitation, he swallowed all 3 treasures in one go. The moment he did, the system stabilized, its errors forcefully corrected. Lin Feng frowned slightly. Why is there no reaction? Suddenly, his eyes blazed with light. A terrifying surge of power erupted within his body, roaring like a raging tide. His meridians expanded, his bones rang, and his blood burned with strength. At that moment, he felt it clearly. His body had awakened completely. My cultivation jumped straight to the 9th stage of the body tempering realm. A dangerous smile curved across his lips. So this world can really be conquered. Just then, the door creaked open. A hot and beautiful young woman rushed in. It was Lin Hongyu, his personal maid from Southern Chu. Your Highness! You're awake! Overcome with emotion, she threw herself into his arms, tears glistening in her eyes. I thought you wouldn't make it. Lin Feng looked down at her, stunned by her beauty, then laughed warmly. With such a caring servant by my side, how could I die? It's truly wonderful to have a beauty throwing herself into my arms. Relaxation washed over him. Suddenly, the system spoke again. System mission issued. Kill at least 2 initial element realm experts within 7 days. Reward: 1 additional option choice. Lin Feng raised his eyebrows in surprise. So fast? Still, he smiled calmly. Fine. I'll do it. Before he could rest, the door was kicked open violently. Lin Hongyu turned around in shock. Bold! This is the bedroom of His Highness, the 6th Prince of Southern Chu. Who dares intrude? A man strode in with several guards behind him. I am Qin Xian, Deputy Commander of the Western Qin Imperial Guard, he announced coldly. I was ordered by Commander Wei to check on His Highness's injuries. Lin Feng's eyes darkened. Wei Changtian, the mastermind behind my assassination. This visit, he thought, has no good intentions. Aloud, he said calmly. I only caught a cold. Nothing serious. You may leave. Qin Xian burst into laughter. Since your highness is fine, then please come with us, Lin Hongyu stepped forward angrily. Don't be unreasonable, Qin Xian sneered. Your Highness? I only use that title out of respect for the Southern Chu Emperor. You're nothing more than a useless son-in-law, worse than a commoner in Western Qin. Come quietly, or don't blame us. Lin Feng smiled faintly. And what if I refuse? Qin Xian's face twisted with rage. Shameless. Men, tie him up. In the next instant, Lin Feng released his aura. A crushing pressure filled the room. The guards froze, unable to move. Qin Xian's face strained of color. This aura. 9th stage body tempering realm? That's 2 stages higher than me. Were the rumors fake? Kneel, Lin Feng said coldly. The pressure intensified. Qin Xian slammed to the ground, blood spilling from his mouth. Terror filled his eyes. Lin Feng stepped forward, pressing his foot against Qin Xian's face. Can the light of fireflies compare to the brightness of the moon? Now tell me, who is shameless? Qin Xian roared in humiliation. Take your filthy foot away! I'm a deputy commander. You're just a useless prince. How dare you kill me? Lin Feng's voice turned icy. I am the 6th prince of Southern Chu. You are merely a dog who violated the law. Do I need courage to execute you? With one clean strike, Qin Xian's head fell to the floor. The guards trembled in terror. Lin Feng said calmly. Go back and tell Wei Chang Tian, Qin Xian violated his superior. I executed him personally. Withdraw. Yes, Your Highness, the guards shouted, fleeing in panic. Lin Hongyu hesitated. Your Highness, even though you're much stronger now, how powerful are you compared to the entire Qianyuan continent? I'm afraid you'll be hurt again. Elsewhere, an old man entered a mansion. Inside, a noble young woman worked quietly. What is it, Old Qin? She asked. Old Qin bowed. Eldest Princess, your fiancé has killed Qin Xian, Deputy Commander of the Imperial Guard. She paused slightly. Song Yiling, Eldest Princess of Western Qin. The Imperial Guards have grown too idle, she said calmly. Let them suffer a little. Remind Wei Changtian, 5 days from now, I'll personally inspect the guards. He'd better clean up his army. Old Qin nodded. This servant understands. Late at night, Lin Feng cultivated on a mountain. After absorbing spiritual energy for half a night, I stabilized the 9th stage, he murmured. These system pills are truly extraordinary. Unbeknownst to him, 2 figures followed closely. That's the Southern Chu Prince, right? One whispered. We're initial element realm experts, sent to kill a body-tempering waste? Humph, the other sneered. He killed Deputy Commander Qin. Wei Chatian wants us to clean up. They waited until Lin Feng entered a deserted area. The fish has entered the net. Move! They attacked together. Lin Feng stopped walking. I've been waiting for you. His aura exploded outward. The 2 assassins froze, suffocating under the pressure. How are you as strong as an initial element realm expert? One cried in fear. Now you know, Lin Feng said calmly. Too late. A sword appeared in his hand. One terrifying slash. Both men died instantly. Hidden in the shadows, Old Qin watched in disbelief. Escaping 2 initial element realm experts, impossible. When he arrived and saw the corpses, his shock deepened. Killed in a single strike, this boy's strength cannot be underestimated. Later that night, Lin Feng returned to his room. Lin Hongyu rushed to him. Your Highness! What happened? Don't ask, he said softly. Help me inside. Check if anyone followed me. He sat on the bed, exhausted. They attacked again, didn't they? Lin Hongyu said angrily. It's fine, Lin Feng replied. I handled them. I just used too much spiritual energy. I'll cook porridge for you, she said gently. After she left, Lin Feng closed his eyes. Then, congratulations, host. Mission completed. Killed 2 initial element realm experts. 4 options appeared. Universal lottery. Promote cultivation. Super spiritual treasure. Unlimited spirit crystals, 100,000 high grade. Lin Feng laughed. Do you even need to ask? Spirit crystals, the lifeblood of cultivation. Currency, power, status. My monthly salary is only 200 mid-grade crystals, and now I have 100,000 high-grade ones. It's like winning the lottery. Spirit crystals have been stored in system space. Very user-friendly, Lin Feng said happily. Now, what should I buy first? Meanwhile, at the Wei mansion, Wei Chatian frowned. Old Lu and Old Li have been gone too long. At that moment, Old Chen arrived and tossed 2 sacks onto the ground. Wei Changtian's expression changed. The eldest princess knows? He asked. Yes, Old Chen replied calmly. She's very interested in her husband. Wei Changtian smashed his teacup. Useless trash. Fine, send word. The eldest princess has her eyes on Lin Feng. I won't shake that tree. Then he sneered coldly. Lin Feng, don't think killing my men means you can run wild in Xinjiang. The government alone will be enough to drown you. The next day, several people arrived before Lin Feng, carrying boxes filled with gold coins and various treasures. One of them stepped forward and bowed politely. I am Song Qi, a steward from the eldest princess's residence. Recently, the eldest princess has been busy handling political affairs and was unable to personally welcome His Highness, the 6th prince. Therefore, she instructed me to visit you on her behalf. Please forgive the lack of courtesy. Lin Feng glanced at the gifts and felt slightly disappointed. Just a few mundane items. The princess doesn't seem very sincere. Still, he smiled calmly and said, Steward Song, you joke? The eldest princess is the crown princess, and I am not an unreasonable husband. I naturally understand her situation. Then he changed the topic. It's just that I'm new to Xinjiang and unfamiliar with many places. I was hoping Steward Song could give me some guidance. Song Qi was slightly surprised. I wonder what place Your Highness wishes to inquire about. Lin Feng casually handed him a spirit crystal. Seeing this, Song Qi's eyes widened slightly. I need to visit the auction house, Lin Feng said. Song Qi immediately smiled. That's easy. I'll make the arrangements for you. That night, Kuei-Xing Pavilion. A graceful young woman stepped onto the stage and greeted the crowd with a smile. Welcome to Kuei-Xing Pavilion. I am Xiaoya, and it is my honor to host tonight's auction. A servant led Lin Feng inside and said respectfully, Young Master Lin, this is the VIP room arranged for you. Your identity will be kept strictly confidential. Please enjoy the auction in peace. Lin Feng nodded. I'll leave everything here to you. If there's anything needed, just arrange it. Soon, a female attendant brought over a list. Young Master, these are the 10 treasures for tonight's auction. Please take a look. Lin Feng skimmed through the information. Treasure number 1, 9 turns soul restoring pill. Starting price, 10,000 high-grade spirit crystals. Treasure number 2, cold frost sword. Starting price, 10,000 high-grade spirit crystals. Treasure number 10, unknown. Starting price, 1,000 high-grade spirit crystals. Lin Feng raised an eyebrow. No details at all, yet you dare sell it for 1,000 high-grade spirit crystals? The attendant smiled. That's one of our auction rules. It's a mystery reserved for VIP guests. Please rest assured, young master, the final treasure will not disappoint you. Soon, the announcer's voice rang out. Our first treasure is a 4th-grade spirit pill, the 9-turn soul-restoring pill. As long as the injured person still has breath, this pill can instantly restore over 70% of their spiritual energy. The attendant whispered, Young master, shall we bid? Lin Feng waved his hand lazily. Keep an eye out for top-grade cultivation techniques. As for the rest, buy whatever you want. I'm not short on money. Bids quickly rose, 15,000, 17,000, 21,000, Lin Feng calmly said. 30,000. The attendant looked at him with admiration. The announcer exclaimed excitedly. VIP room number 15 bids 30,000 high-grade spirit crystals. The crowd erupted. Damn, raising it by 9,000 in one go. Truly a VIP. This guy's insane. 30,000 for a 4th-grade pill? That's not bidding. That's crushing people with money. Next came a profound rank top-grade jade sword, starting at 30,000. 50,000, Lin Feng said without hesitation. Then a cultivation technique appeared. Profound rank, 9 dragons and 9 elephants skill. Starting price, 35,000. 60,000, Lin Feng said calmly. The crowd nearly exploded. This is inhumane. A broken sword for 50,000? He's not letting anyone else bid. Kneel before the local tyrant, he's too rich. At that moment, a woman in charge hurried over and knocked on Lin Feng's door. The female attendant was startled. The woman smiled. You've done well. I'll take over. She bowed slightly to Lin Feng. I am a stewardess of Kuei Xing Pavilion. Why didn't your highness inform us earlier of your visit? Lin Feng replied calmly. As a prince of another empire, I don't hold much influence in Western Qin. The stewardess smiled knowingly and took out a special card. Your highness must be joking. This is a supreme membership card of Kuei Xing Pavilion. With this card, you receive a 20% discount on all auctions, exclusive VIP rooms with special service, delivery of purchased items to your residence, and full compensation if your identity is exposed or any item is lost. Lin Feng accepted the card, clearly pleased. You're quite good at handling things. The customer is an immortal. The stewardess replied smoothly. That is the principle of Kuei Xing Pavilion. She continued. The 8th treasure is an earth-rank spiritual skill fragment. If your highness is interested, you may bid between 70,000 and 90,000. Lin Feng laughed. Forget 90,000, even 900,000 would be fine. I, Lin Feng, am not lacking money. The stewardess was stunned. He, indeed ruthless. Your family currency is high-grade spirit crystals, right? Lin Feng then said. Tell me about the last treasure. Just name the price. The stewardess lowered her voice. It is an initial element realm spirit beast egg. If the cultivator uses their blood to hatch it, they can form a beast contract once it's born, a powerful lifelong companion. Soon, the announcer declared. Congratulations to VIP No. 15 for acquiring the Earth rank skill fragment. Elsewhere, a young man slammed the table angrily. Second uncle. Why didn't you let me raise the bid? If that bastard in room 15 takes everything, where does that leave our government post's face? His second uncle replied coldly. Calm down. Our goal is the spirit beast egg. Finally, the announcer raised her voice. Ladies and gentlemen, the final treasure, an initial element realm spirit beast egg. Starting price, 1,000 high-grade spirit crystals. The crowd went wild. Lin Feng bid. 5,000. 6,000. 10,000. 12,000. Enough. The second uncle said grimly. We no longer have the capital to compete. Moments later. Congratulations to VIP number 15 for acquiring the Spirit Beast Egg for 100,000 high-grade spirit crystals. The stewardess smiled. Congratulations, Your Highness. The items will be delivered shortly. Send them here. Lin Feng said, giving an address. The stewardess froze. The abandoned temple in the western suburbs? Yes. Lin Feng replied calmly. I'll pick them up myself. As Lin Feng exited, Wei Yuan blocked his path and sneered. Isn't this the 6th prince of southern Chu? A live-in son-in-law still dares to come here? Kuei Xing Pavilion standards are really dropping. Before Steward Song could speak, Wei Yuan raised his fist. Lin Feng struck first. Bang! Wei Yuan's jaw shook violently. You hit me? Wei Yuan roared. Smack! Lin Feng slapped him again. That's right. I hit you. Wei Yuan completely lost control and drew his sword, but Lin Feng dodged effortlessly, his gaze turning cold. Just as he was about to strike, a man grabbed his wrist. My young master knows his mistake. Please show mercy. Lin Feng sneered. Does he? Because he doesn't look convinced at all. He turned to leave, saying lightly, discipline his mouth properly. Otherwise he'll get himself killed. Later, Wei Yuan raged. Second uncle! Why did you stop me? His uncle snapped. Enough! You've embarrassed the entire family, Old Xing added quietly. The rumors are true. Lin Feng's strength has skyrocketed. There's something very strange about him. The uncle narrowed his eyes. Then our plan must move ahead of schedule. The next day, Lin Feng wandered through the streets. They didn't have suitable pills or mental techniques for Hongyu at the auction. He muttered. Let's see if I can find some today. He stopped before a small, shabby shop. HM? Is anyone here? As he entered, an old man fell off a swing with a thud. Ouch! Who's making such a fuss? You scared me half to death. Are you all right? Lin Feng asked. The old man waved his hand. Forget it. What do you want to buy? I need beginner mental techniques for a female cultivator, and pills to improve her physique. The old man rummaged through dusty shelves and pulled out several books and pills, all covered in grime. Lin Feng hesitated. Old man, are these things even usable? Take it or leave it, the old man snapped. Lin Feng clenched his teeth. I'll take everything. The old man laughed. Total price, 1 very high-grade spirit crystal. No credit. Lin Feng froze. How much? These are worth a few hundred mid-grade crystals at most. Are you robbing me? Bang! The shop doors suddenly closed on their own. Lin Feng turned around in surprise. The door closed by itself? The old man smiled mysteriously. Young man, this is my shop. I don't sell at ordinary prices, understand? Lin Feng frowned slightly and said, Senior, the market price of these items is only a few hundred mid-grade spirit crystals. You're clearly ripping me off. The old shop owner chuckled. You say that, but your accent sounds like you're from Southern Chu, right? Since we're from the same hometown, I can still rip you off all the same. Trust me, this price is absolutely worth it. Lin Feng narrowed his eyes inwardly. This old man's cultivation is unfathomable. I can't see through him at all. Judging by the usual, he's likely a hidden expert. It's only 1 high-grade spirit crystal, there's no need to provoke trouble. With that thought, Lin Feng nodded. Fine. He took out the crystal and handed it over. The shop owner grabbed it instantly, his eyes lighting up. Good foundation, the old man said with satisfaction. My surname is Chang. If you need anything in the future, come find me. Lin Feng turned to leave, but suddenly. Wait. Lin Feng stopped and turned back. Senior, is there anything else? The shop owner casually tossed something over. Lin Feng caught it. It was a ring. We're fellow townsmen, the old man said lightly. Consider it a gift. Lin Feng walked out of the shop, grinding his teeth. I'll be a dog if I ever come back to this shop again. As he continued down the street, he suddenly heard loud noises ahead. A group of people were surrounding someone, shouting aggressively. When Lin Feng saw who it was, his expression instantly darkened. Lin Hongyu. Anger surged through him. Without hesitation, he stepped forward like a raging storm. Before the group could react, Lin Feng struck. Several men were sent flying, crashing to the ground in miserable states. When Lin Hongyu saw him, her eyes lit up with relief and joy. Young master! A man stepped forward hurriedly and said, Your Highness, this girl broke my 9-turn exquisite bracelet and couldn't compensate for it. That's why there was a conflict. I admit my men were a little rough. I apologize. No! I didn't, Lin Hongyu said anxiously. He dropped the bracelet himself. Lin Feng waved his hand calmly. Don't worry. I'll handle this. The man smiled faintly. I am Lu Wu from the Xingjing Chamber of Commerce. May I know who your excellency is? The 6th Prince of Southern Chu, Lin Feng replied calmly. Lin Feng, Lu Wu's pupils shrank slightly. So it's him, the so-called useless prince who recently became a royal son-in-law. His physique and cultivation don't seem shallow. I'll test him. Lu Wu suddenly tightened his grip during their handshake, trying to suppress Lin Feng with brute force. Lin Feng's eyes turned cold. In the next instant, his spiritual power surged. Crack! Lu Wu's face twisted as his breathing stopped, and he let out a painful scream. A faint smile appeared on Lin Feng's lips. Lu Wu quickly loosened his grip, gasping for breath. Your Highness, your cultivation has advanced greatly. You flatter me, Lin Feng said calmly. Brother Lu is also quite talented. Still, since we did something wrong, the spirit crystal in Brother Lu's chest will be used as compensation. Lu Hu's expression changed as he felt something forcibly pulled from his robe. Shocked, he could only watch as Lin Feng turned away with Lin Hongyu. One of Lu Hu's companions whispered, "Young master, just let it go." Lu Hu took a deep breath and said coldly, "The rumors really are just rumors. In the future, walk with your eyes open. Otherwise, you might be killed without anyone collecting your corpse. I won't always be apologizing for others." Back at their residence, Lin Feng spoke gently. "It's all right. I know this wasn't Hongyu's fault." Lin Hongyu looked up at him with a shy, adorable expression. Thank you, Your Highness." Lin Feng's heart softened. "Come," he said with a smile. "Take a look at the gifts I bought for you." When Lin Hongyu saw the books and pills, she was stunned. Lin Feng laughed. "Hongyu, from today onward I'll teach you how to cultivate." "And me?" Lin Hongyu panicked slightly. "Your Highness, I'm just a servant girl. How could I possibly be qualified?" Lin Feng gently pulled her into his arms. "Hongyu, I hope you know, you're very important to me." Her eyes widened in surprise, her heart pounding. As night fell, strange sounds echoed from Lin Feng's room. "Why, Your Highness, it's so hard," Lin Hongyu said weakly. "Hold on a little longer," Lin Feng replied seriously. "It'll be done soon." Sweat drenched Lin Hongyu as Lin Feng carefully guided his spiritual energy into her body, helping her open her meridians and begin cultivation. Finally, it was over. Lin Feng let out a long breath. The first stage of the body-tempering realm is always the hardest. Absorbing yuan qi, cleansing impurities, strengthening bones, washing marrow, only then can one succeed. He smiled faintly. "Hongyu, you've officially stepped onto the path of cultivation." Then his gaze unintentionally drifted, and his nose suddenly bled. Lin Feng hurriedly turned his head away, blushing. Hongyu, aren't we moving a little too fast?" Lin Hongyu blinked innocently. "Your Highness, I suddenly feel very hungry." "Ah, yes, Lin Feng said nervously. "We should eat." She tilted her head in confusion. "Fast? What fast?" Don't worry about the details," Lin Feng said quickly. "I'll take you to Xingjing restaurant. Steward Song said their snowy mountain spirit fruit dew is famous." "Ah, Your Highness, I need to change clothes first." "No rush," Lin Feng laughed. "Take your time." That night, at Xingjing restaurant, the two enjoyed their meal. "I'm so full," Lin Hongyu said happily. "This spirit fruit dew truly lives up to its reputation," Lin Feng said. "It even benefits cultivation. Try some more." Just then, a voice came from outside. "Young master! Someone's occupying the Stargazer room." "Get lost!" another voice roared. "That room is mine!" Bang! The door was kicked open. Wei Yuan stormed in. "I want to see who." When he saw Lin Feng, his anger flared even hotter. Lin Feng looked at him calmly. "It's me. Your father." Wei Yuan completely lost control and charged forward, but a hand stopped him. "I didn't expect our first meeting to be so awkward," a calm voice said. "I apologize for Wei Yuan's behavior." "Brother-in-law." Lin Feng's eyes narrowed. "Brother-in-law? Only one person can call me that. Eldest Prince Song Yunlong," Lin Feng said with a smile. "Please sit. Don't just stand there, it's embarrassing." Song Yunlong sat down leisurely and took a sip of tea. "Snowy Mountain Spirit Fruit Dew." He nodded. "Not bad." Then he asked, "After coming to Qin, is there anything you're not used to?" "Thanks to the eldest princess, everything is fine," Lin Feng replied. "I heard you had some misunderstandings with the Imperial Guards?" Yunlong asked calmly. "Oh, that," Lin Feng said lightly. "Some people's dogs weren't obedient. Naturally, I had to discipline them." A man nearby slammed the table angrily. "You're just a loser son-in-law from Southern Chu. You dare kill a deputy commander of the Imperial Guard? Even if you don't value your life, don't drag my elder sister into trouble." Lin Feng's gaze sharpened. "So this is my cheap wife's younger brother," he said calmly. Because this is my first time in Western Qin, I need certain people to understand one thing. Here, I can only rely on my fist, not on anyone else. The man stood up furiously. Then let me see if your fist is hard enough. The man suddenly attacked Lin Feng, but Lin Feng swiftly blocked the blow. Yunlong immediately intervened. Yunfei, don't be so impulsive. Don't hurt Lin Feng. Come down, now. Lin Feng's heart trembled. So this is the strength of a 5th stage initial element master. But how did I endure it? Yunlong sighed helplessly. I'm sorry for letting something so embarrassing happen tonight. Thank you for hosting us. With that, he led the others away. Only after they left did Lin Feng finally exhale. He slumped back into his seat, cold sweat soaking his back. The side effects of the bloodthirsty demon's sword are truly fatal. From now on, I must avoid using it unless absolutely necessary. Lin Hongyu hurried over, panic written all over her face. Your Highness, what happened to you? Are you injured? Hongyu will go buy medicine for you. Lin Feng shook his head gently. It's nothing, Hongyu. Don't worry. I'm just a little exhausted. It's not a big problem. That person just now. No! Lin Hongyu interrupted firmly. Your Highness, you're too weak right now. What? No, I'm not, Lin Feng protested. No, you must drink it. Lin Hongyu declared seriously. Chinese wolfberry, Chinese yam, white mulberry, and 5 ginseng sheath. Lin Feng groaned. Miss Hongyu, give me a break. As Yunlong and the others were leaving, Wei Yuan asked in a low voice. Brother Yunlong, are we really just letting him go? Didn't you say that if we encountered Brother Yuan? Yunlong cut him off calmly. I already told that uncle I wouldn't cause trouble before leaving. But you promised me. Yunlong nodded. I did promise to help you take revenge on Lin Feng for humiliating you. Just not now, wait a little longer. Trust me. Wei Yuan clenched his fists, then relaxed. Brother Yunlong. I believe you. We grew up together. You've always helped me. Don't worry, Yunlong said quietly. Leave it to me. It won't take long. The scene shifted to a dense jungle. Lin Feng stood alone among the trees, his expression complicated. I can't believe no one came. He remembered how he had given this location to the stewardess, arranging for all the treasures to be delivered here so he could collect them quietly. So much for killing for treasure like in the novel, he thought with a self-mocking smile. Seems people who reach high positions aren't brainless after all. He sighed. I should be at home guiding my little Hongyu in cultivation. No, I'm a successor of socialism, a delicate flower of the motherland. I do good deeds without leaving a name. How can a young pioneer like me keep speculating about others' hearts all day? Change, Lin Feng. Change. Suddenly, footsteps echoed. A shadow moved silently through the forest, using the trees as cover. Lin Feng's expression hardened. Someone's here? Ahead, several people appeared. A man dressed in black stood before them, his voice hoarse and broken. Hand over your things, and I'll let you not die. Hearing his strange speech, one of the men whispered nervously. Lord Qianhu, what do we do? We're less than 30 miles from the city gate. The earlier fight should have alerted the guards. But even if reinforcements come, it'll take at least a quarter of an hour. Qianhu's eyes darkened. No choice, we fight to the death. Everyone! Qianhu shouted. Drop the baggage and retreat toward the city gate. They obeyed instantly as Qianhu stepped forward, preparing to fight. The man in black also raised his hand, and behind him, several figures emerged. Kill them all, the man ordered coldly. The battle erupted. Soldiers! Qianhu roared. For the sake of Great Qin, kill! A fierce clash followed. The man in black condensed and manipulated Yuan Qi with terrifying ease, a clear sign of a Qi transformation master. He struck directly at Qianhu. Qianhu couldn't even react. Hidden among the bushes, Lin Feng watched in shock. The man in black sent Qianhu flying with a single blow. One by one, Qianhu's companions were injured or killed. One soldier fought desperately, but when he saw Qianhu fall, panic flashed across his face. He rushed over. Your Highness, are you alright? Qianhu's pupils shrank. Why did Li Qianhu call me your Highness? Li Qianhu chuckled bitterly. The eldest prince personally came to Nanjun to greet the commander. His Highness didn't want special treatment, so he hid his identity. On this trip, I'm the only one who knows the truth. Qianhu forced himself to stand again. So that's it. Big brother. No wonder. But it seems you and I won't escape disaster today. Li Qianhu clenched his teeth. Your Highness, forgive my bluntness. All of us soldiers, including me, can die here. But you must live. You must take everything away safely. Qianhu's gaze hardened. Rest assured. Yunfei is not a fool. Li Qianhu charged. The man in black easily blocked his attack and countered with a terrifying technique. Qianhu rushed in to stop it, but the man dodged casually and kicked him away, sending him crashing into the distance. Enraged, Li Qianhu attacked again. The man in black gathered a strange, violent power in his palm and struck. Li Qianhu was blasted into a tree, blood spraying everywhere. Qianhu's heart sank. Li Qianhu! Gasping, Li Qianhu muttered. Oh, how is it possible to generate this kind of power again? The man in black stood tall, still brimming with killing intent. From the shadows, Lin Feng's pupils shrank. Is he even human? Sending people flying like that? The man in black advanced once more. Lin Feng clenched his fists. Not good. My chi brother-in-law is in real danger. Damn it. I'm safe, but I can't fight, or am I supposed to die here? What do I do? What do I do? His gaze fell on the sword given by the system. Lin Feng hesitated, heart pounding. No, no. I don't have to. I don't have to, please don't. But the man in black raised his hand to strike again. Lin Feng's eyes sharpened. I can't back down anymore. He grabbed the sword. At the moment the man in black attacked, a sudden force exploded from the bushes. Lin Feng burst forward, slashing with all his strength and knocking the man in black flying away. Lin Feng's strike was terrifying. The man in black spat out a mouthful of blood as his body was blasted backward. Qianhu was utterly shocked. What? The man in black crashed to the ground, rolling several times. Seeing Lin Feng standing there, Qianhu stared in disbelief. Lin Feng? Why are you here? Lin Feng frowned. You think I wanted to be? We'll talk about the reason later. The most urgent thing right now is... He pointed straight at the man in black. To their horror, the attack had not truly injured him. The man slowly stood back up, his killing intent undiminished. Qianhu's expression changed drastically. Lin Feng, leave, now! He's a chi transformation cultivator. You and I are no match for him. Take this and go. He shoved something into Lin Feng's hands. Before Lin Feng could respond, the man in black charged again. Lin Feng quickly steadied himself, secretly storing away the item Qianhu had given him. As the enemy closed in, Lin Feng swung his sword with full force. Slash! One of the man's arms was severed. Blood sprayed everywhere. But in the next instant, Lin Feng's pupils shrank. The severed arm regenerated. Right before his eyes, flesh wriggled and reformed, restoring the limb completely. What? Lin Feng was horrified. The man in black began to smile, a twisted, eerie smile. Lin Feng retreated rapidly as the man attacked again. His heart pounded violently. It can regenerate? What the hell is this thing? Luckily, I've been practicing the divine movement skill these past 2 days and barely managed to comprehend it. Otherwise, I'd already be caught. Suddenly, his heart sank. Damn it, I forgot Song Yunfei is still here. I will kill you, the man muttered, stuttering strangely. Lin Feng's thoughts raced. Strange. It doesn't care about Song Yunfei at all. Its speech is broken, almost like it lacks intelligence. It regenerates insanely fast. It's clearly a chi transformation cultivator, yet it barely uses yuan chi, only brute force. If I don't end this quickly, it'll only get worse once its accomplices are free. With my current cultivation, I can't use the divine movement skill too many times. And the bloodthirsty demon sword, I can only unleash its full power once. I only have one chance. The man in black suddenly unleashed a terrifying attack. Not good! Lin Feng's eyes widened. A violent shockwave erupted. Several people were blasted into the air. As the dust settled, Lin Feng forced himself forward in a blur, appearing right in front of the man. But the man attacked again. The strike narrowly missed. Lin Feng dodged it with extreme difficulty, his body drenched in cold sweat. The man stepped back, then lunged forward once more. This time, Lin Feng stopped retreating. He stood still, gripping his sword tightly, eyes sharp. Skipping realms to fight, that's standard for a protagonist, he muttered. But, he charged. The two clashed head-on. Sword light flashed as Lin Feng attacked relentlessly, but the pressure was overwhelming. Fighting this enemy felt suffocating. Gritting his teeth, Lin Feng began to pour all his remaining power into his sword. No matter what you are, he growled, this sword will turn you into flying ashes and scattered smoke. He slashed. But the man in black dodged with ease. Lin Feng's ultimate strike missed. His heart sank. Suddenly, something shot through the air at terrifying speed. What? Qianhu exclaimed, shocked. A powerful attack slammed into the man in black, smashing him into a tree. In the distance, armored soldiers surged forward. A commanding voice rang out, cold and authoritative. I am Wang Zhongwu, commander of the Flying Cavalry. Thieves, surrender immediately. Kill them all, Wang Zhongwu ordered. Royal soldiers flooded the battlefield. Qianhu finally smiled in relief. But when he turned toward Lin Feng, his expression changed again. Lin Feng! Are you alright? Lin Feng swayed unsteadily, his face pale as paper. His strength was completely drained. No. I'm not. There's not a single drop left. He forced a weak grin. Brother-in-law, you, wait. I'll come help you. Qianhu shook his head. I think it's better if I help you instead. Wang Zhongwu rode over and nodded. Yunfei, it's over now. Qianhu sighed. Zhongwu, I didn't expect you to personally lead troops here. When the eldest prince heard you were under attack, he immediately ordered me to bring men, Wang Zhongwu said grimly. I didn't expect an ambush this close to the city gate. These aren't ordinary thieves. Suddenly, a strange light burst from the body of the man in black. Something emerged from his chest. It looked like a glowing core. Wang Zhongwu's expression changed instantly. He felt a deep, instinctive fear. Move aside! He shouted. He leapt forward and struck at the core. But the core dodged on its own. In the next moment, it transformed. A naked human figure formed from the light. With a casual flick of his finger, the creature shattered Wang Zhongwu's attack. Wang Zhongwu was thrown from his horse and lost consciousness on the spot. Everyone froze. The being slowly descended, scanning his surroundings curiously. Is this another world? He murmured. They don't seem like us. Qianhu forced himself to ask. Who are you? The man ignored him and rose into the air. So this is the other world. He paused, as if listening to something only he could hear. I see. The plan failed, the divine power transmission was carried out in advance. His gaze sharpened. Although I'm still curious, time is limited. I'll understand it next time. His eyes locked onto Lin Feng. Let's put this aside first, give it to me. Qianhu grabbed Lin Feng and retreated rapidly. The man looked at the object in his hand and nodded with satisfaction. The relic of divine power is in hand. Now, we just wait for him to come. Qianhu's face turned pale. What? The relics of the southern heavenly kingdom were destroyed? At that moment, another figure appeared behind the strange man. A calm, commanding voice spoke. Go back. The newcomer radiated terrifying pressure, clearly a powerful cultivator. The strange man laughed softly. Heh, you're the one waiting for me, huh? Not divine power? Interesting. The elder stepped forward, grabbed the man by the face, and activated a mysterious force. A portal opened. In the next instant, both figures vanished into it. The portal closed. Silence fell over the battlefield. Qianhu and Lin Feng stood frozen, their minds shaken to the core. After some time, the portal opened once again. Both figures emerged, but this time, the elder stood victorious. The being from the other world had been completely defeated. The defeated man's body began to fade, his form slowly dissolving into light. Before vanishing, he laughed faintly and said, I lost. But it doesn't matter. My goal has already been achieved. Tell me, how long do you think you can protect this world? And when we descend, how will you respond? The elder's gaze was cold. How did you find this place? The man laughed wildly. Ha, I have to admit, you did a good job hiding the original world among us. If that piece of mechanical scrap iron hadn't taken the initiative to inform us, we would have been fooled forever. The elder narrowed his eyes. The Southern Heavenly Kingdom? Yes, the man replied casually. That's what you call it here. I'd suggest you go destroy that scrap iron. It would save time when we occupy this place, and earn us a piece of land as well. The elder snorted. Do you really think you'll succeed? Ha, the man mocked. Who do you think you are? You're just a watchdog. You're not even a god. This time, it was only you defending your home ground, and I haven't even descended in my true form. Next time we meet, that will be your death. Before he could say anything more, the elder struck decisively. The man was completely annihilated, vanishing without leaving even a trace. The elder then turned his gaze toward the remaining figures. With a wave of his hand, a terrifying force swept across the battlefield. All of the man's companions were instantly erased. The overwhelming pressure caused everyone present, Qianhu included, to fall unconscious. Lin Feng, barely standing, muttered to himself. Why am I even here? Qianhu weakly replied. Because you came to save me. Lin Feng turned around and began to leave. I've saved you. Can I go now? Don't even think about it. Qianhu shouted. He grabbed Lin Feng from behind. Hey! Let go! Lin Feng struggled. Get out of the way! Hey! Brother-in-law! You little bastard! Qianhu refused to let go. Brother-in-law, don't run! Let's face this together. I'm scared being alone. I'll definitely put in a good word for you with my sisters when I get back. Lin Feng tried to escape, but Qianhu clung to him stubbornly. No need! You go first! Let go of me! Suddenly, a figure appeared before them. The elder. Both of them froze in shock. Without a word, the elder lightly waved his hand. Qianhu instantly collapsed unconscious. Lin Feng swallowed hard. What do you want? The elder glanced at him. Why? Do you still want to fight me? I'm sorry, senior, Lin Feng quickly said. I was wrong. I have something to say. The elder nodded slightly. A bit smart. There's no time for chatting. I'll say only one thing, remember it well. You must go to East Lin City. Lin Feng was stunned. East Lin City? Where is that? Senior, what are you talking about? He quickly nodded anyway. Why yes. Don't worry, senior. I'll definitely go. The elder chuckled. Whether you go or not is up to you. No one here will remember the appearance of that boy today, except you. He looked directly into Lin Feng's eyes. Lin Feng, you are different. Don't disappoint me. Senior, what do you mean by that? You're not from this world, are you? Lin Feng's pupils shrank. Before he could answer, the elder vanished. Lin Feng stood there in shock. His head began spinning violently, and darkness swallowed his vision. Deep in the forest, inside a small hut, the elder appeared again. He coughed heavily, blood staining his lips. Slowly, he opened his robe. The same object, the relic the man from the other world had been searching for, was attached to his body. The next day, Lin Feng suddenly opened his eyes. The elder's words echoed in his mind. You're not from this world, he froze. Where am I? Before he could think further, Lin Hongyu rushed over, pressing his head against her chest. Young master! You said you'd go shopping. How did the soldiers send you back unconscious? You slept an entire day and night. I was worried to death. Day and night, Lin Feng thought, stunned. Oh my. Lin Hongyu continued. The doctor said you lost too much qi and blood. I've prepared medicine for you. No, wait. Lin Feng tried to stop her. But Lin Hongyu didn't listen. When she brought the medicine over, Lin Feng's face changed drastically. He hurriedly crawled into a corner. Hongyu, listen to me, he shouted. This isn't loss of qi and blood, it's battle backlash. I'm already at the 8th stage of qi transformation. Ordinary herbs are useless. I just need meditation and cultivation to recover. Don't come here. Hongyu, listen to me. Too late. Lin Hongyu forced the medicine down his throat. Lin Feng's condition immediately worsened. As she left, Lin Hongyu muttered, Young master, you're really not a child anymore. Every time you drink medicine, you refuse to behave. Suddenly, her foot caught on the doorframe. She stumbled. But someone caught her. Lin Hongyu looked up. Sorry. The woman didn't respond. She walked straight into Lin Feng's room. I never thought our first meeting would be like this, she said calmly. Lin Feng. Lin Feng's eyes widened when he heard her voice. She continued, This is our first meeting. I am your wife, Song Yunling. Song Yunling? Lin Feng was stunned. Why is she here? She sat beside him. What are you doing here? Lin Feng asked. First, Yunling said gently, thank you for saving Yunfei. Second, I want to apologize. I didn't meet you personally. I was busy with affairs and I did look down on you somewhat. I didn't expect you to be attacked. I hope you can forgive me. Lin Feng slowly calmed down. She continued, I know you have grievances. I wanted to protect you, to keep you hidden from others. But I underestimated my enemies. In my position, they exploit every weakness, even you. Lin Feng waved his hand. Forget it. To be fair, you weren't bad to me. I also borrowed your authority when I killed the deputy commander. I'm just a foreign prince. How could I ever be safe? Yunling gently touched his cheek. Lin Feng, thank you for understanding me. From now on, I will always protect you. Her warmth startled him. Lin Feng blushed and leaned away. What is this situation? For a moment, I actually felt protected. So domineering. Is this how the original owner of this body felt? Yunling smiled. Hee, you're actually shy. That's quite cute. Lin Feng stammered. Why you? It must not be easy being the crown princess, right? Yunling nodded. A woman governing the state, it's difficult to move freely. Especially with so many siblings eyeing the throne. She stood up and headed for the door. But since I've reached this position, I won't fear those hardships. The real difficulty is breaking through the barrier. Lin Feng said calmly. If you want to wear the crown, you must bear its weight. Yunling paused, then smiled brightly. Well said. Exactly. She turned back. Lin Feng, I admire you more and more. When I ascend the throne one day, I'll make it up to you, with a grand wedding. I'll make sure the entire world never dares to look down on you again. Lin Feng muttered. That sounds strange hearing it out loud. Rest well, Yunling said. Once you recover, let Song Qi show you around the capital. I've transferred him to your residence. I understand, Lin Feng replied. Take care of your health too. Yunling left. As he watched her go, Lin Feng's heart raced. So cool, he murmured. Looks like the original owner of this body has found his true love. A deserted street lies silent in the dead of night. Suddenly, a man bursts out of a room, panic written all over his face. Before he can escape, a hand clamps over his mouth and drags him back inside. The door slams shut. Moments later, muffled screams echo from within. Soon, blood seeps through the cracks of the door, clear proof that the man has been murdered. The door opens again. A soldier steps out calmly and says to his companion, Take care of the traces. Burn this place down. Soon after, flames engulf the house, reducing everything to ashes. The next morning, townspeople gather, trying to put out the fire. Lin Feng happens to pass by as well. Seeing the burning house, he is slightly surprised. But before he can think much about it, a loud voice rings out nearby. Freshly baked round meatballs. Come and try them. Hearing this, Lin Feng's attention instantly shifts. He walks over eagerly and shouts, Hey! Hey! Give me one! The shopkeeper smiles and hands him a meatball. Here you go, sir. Lin Feng walks forward happily, staring at the food in his hand. Wow, that looks good. Just as he opens his mouth to take a bite, a hand suddenly lands on his shoulder. Hello? You're Lin Feng, right? Startled, Lin Feng drops the meatball onto the ground. He freezes for a moment, then looks down at the fallen food with deep sorrow in his eyes. The man says impatiently, I was just about to look for you. Get up and come with us. Hey, did you hear me? Get up! That is the final straw. Lin Feng explodes in anger. He swings his fist and punches the man hard. Wasting food is a crime, you bastard! Before Lin Feng can react further, several soldiers draw their swords and press the blade against his neck. The man he punched gets back on his feet and coldly orders, Arrest him. Lin Feng sneers. Do you know who I am? Come on, arrest me. Don't embarrass yourself by pointing someone else's sword at my neck. The man smiles. Of course I know. Lin Feng, Prince of Southern Chu, the one who got married here. We've caught you. They take Lin Feng away. From a distance, Yunlong silently watches everything unfold. Soon after, at the Southern Township Fusey Mansion, Lin Feng is thrown into a jail cell. The guards discuss among themselves. Just leave him here for now. After all, he belongs to the eldest princess. We'll wait for the town governor to return and decide what to do. They leave. Lin Feng sighs to himself. I've only stopped here for a few days, and I've already gotten involved in trouble. Yunling, where are you? Not long after, soldiers escort another man into Lin Feng's cell. The man has several sword scars across his face. He glares fiercely and shouts, What are you staring at? Got a problem? I'm a chi transformation cultivator. Don't say I'm bullying you, we're in the same realm. If you beat me to death, I won't complain. I'll beat you to death regardless of your background. If I even frown, I'll become your long-lost father. Lin Feng doesn't understand half of what he's saying. The man continues yelling wildly. Hit me! Kill me! If these guards hadn't stopped me, I'd already kick your dog face until even your parents wouldn't recognize you. The guards shove the man inside and lock the cell door. Hey! Why put me in this cell? The man shouts. As the guards walk away, one of them laughs. Huh! You're as fierce as a mad dog. Go teach the guy inside a lesson. Don't say we didn't give you a chance. The man glares at the guards, then slowly turns toward Lin Feng. Boy, what are you looking at? Lin Feng says nothing. He simply smiles. Some time later, the man lies beaten and trembling on the ground. Lin Feng calmly says with a smile, Chi transformation cultivators really aren't ordinary. You're stronger than average people. He continues, I want to ask you a few questions. Is that okay? The man nods frantically. Yes. Yes. Ask whatever you want. What do you do for a living? And why were you locked up here? Lin Feng asks. The man quickly explains. My name is Zhou Qi. I'm from Xinjiang. I usually do odd jobs to earn a living. Last night, I drank too much and passed out on the street. When I woke up, I ran into the 12 punishment guards. They said I got drunk and set someone's house on fire. He swallows nervously. They said it was a job, that I entertained some guests, then accidentally set the fire and burned everyone to death. Then they brought me here. Lin Feng frowns inwardly. That's not right. According to Song Qi, the 12 punishments are responsible for supervision, inspection, and arrest. This kind of case shouldn't be handled by them, he asks calmly. Did you really set the fire? Zhou Qi shakes his head desperately. How could I? If I had that kind of guts, I wouldn't be struggling to make money every day, Lin Feng smirks. Hard to tell. You were so fierce earlier, but now you're scared stiff. Zhou Qi scratches his head awkwardly. I heard you have to act fierce in prison, or you'll get bullied. Just then, the man who ordered the murder the previous night arrives. His name is Li Shinfu. He stops in front of Lin Feng's cell and asks coldly, "Who is Lin Feng?" Lin Feng steps forward. "It's me." "Who are you?" "Why?" Li Shinfu interrupts. "I ask. You answer. No need to talk too much." Lin Feng is startled then enraged. "Who do you think you are? I'm only here because my wife is Song Yuling, and I respect her. Otherwise, do you really think I'd be standing here?" Li Shinfu's subordinates draw their swords angrily, but Li Shinfu raises a hand. "Looks like you won't talk until you've tasted some pain." Before anything can happen, a clear female voice echoes through the hall. "Who are you planning to give pain to?" Yunling arrives. Lin Feng's eyes light up instantly. He smiles with relief. Yunling has come to save him. Li Shinfu bows slightly. "Your Highness, I summoned Lin Feng to ask about the attack on the city gate a few days ago, as part of my inspection duties." Yunling raises an eyebrow. "Oh? Is that so, Lord Wen? Have you heard that the 12 punishments summoned Lin Feng?" Lord Wen replies respectfully, "Your Highness, I have not heard of any such summons, nor has the commander issued one." Yunling smiles coldly. "Oh? Is that so?" She steps forward, grabs Li Shinfu by the throat, and lifts him off the ground. "Li Shinfu, what should be done when someone abuses their power? I am monitoring officials on behalf of my father. Why don't I just put you to justice right now?" Li Shinfu struggles to breathe. His eyes turn red as he gasps for air. Yunling smiles faintly. "Your Highness, please stop." A man steps forward. It is her uncle. "Uncle Wei, you're here," Yunling says. He sighs. "Yunling, someone in a high position cannot act so directly. Your father raised you to this role. Many things can no longer be handled as simply as before." "I know," Yunling replies softly. "But they broke the rules this time, so I just—" "Don't worry," her uncle interrupts calmly. "If they broke the rules, they will naturally pay the price." He turns to Li Shinfu. "Shinfu, you've worked under me for many years. You know my rules. Are you ready?" Li Shinfu clenches his teeth. "Shinfu is willing to be punished." "Very good." With a wave of his hand, Uncle Wei unleashes a terrifying technique. Li Shinfu screams in agony as unbearable pain floods his body. It feels as though his entire body is shrinking, his bones cracking and breaking from within. After finishing Li Shinfu's punishment, Uncle Wei turns to Yunling and says calmly, "Your Highness, you may take Lin Feng away now." Yunling smiles faintly. "Thank you, Uncle Wei. But next time, even if it's you, I won't be this merciful." Uncle Wei nods in agreement. The prison door is opened. Lin Feng steps out, his face full of joy. He rushes forward and hugs Yunling tightly. Yunling smiles as well and gently pats him. "Little fool, I'm here, aren't I? Don't be afraid." Watching this scene, Zhou Qi is stunned. No wonder he's so young, yet his cultivation is far above mine, he thinks. So he's the type who speaks softly and doesn't even care about a man's dignity. What a shame. Lin Feng and Yunling start to leave. Seeing them go, Zhou Qi suddenly shouts, "Wait!" He rushes forward, grabs Lin Feng's leg, and pleads desperately, "Great warrior! Take me with you! I really didn't start that fire. If I stay here, I'll be beaten to death." Uncle Wei snorts coldly. "You have no self-respect at all." At that moment, a cold voice echoes in Lin Feng's mind. System notification. The path to becoming a god requires not only great strength, but also inevitable growth of the mind. Do you wish to rescue the ordinary spiritual boy before you? Reward unknown. Penalty unknown. Lin Feng is slightly startled. After a brief pause, he chooses rescue. System notification. Reward issued. Xingjing Incident. Chapter officially opened due to your decision. Zhou Qi has been saved from a fatal future. However, your enemies will not stop here. Mandatory mission activated. Investigate the truth behind the arson case. This mission cannot be refused. Please choose every step carefully. Lin Feng frowns inwardly. The Xingjing Incident? What is that? If I hadn't saved Zhou Qi, would he really have died? Something feels wrong. Lin Feng quietly says something to Yunling that we do not hear, and the group begins to leave. Behind them, Li Shinfu's subordinates help him up and carry him away. Yunling then says coldly to the officials, "If someone has been wrong, they should be detained in the northern department. The southern department lacks internal supervision. Don't you agree, Lord Wen?" Lord Wen nods. "That is how it should be." Zhou Qi is overjoyed. He bows repeatedly. "Thank you, Your Highness." "Thank you?" Li Shinfu grits his teeth and says, "That would only make Lord Wen suffer." Yunling shoots him an icy glare but says nothing and turns to leave. Lin Feng follows behind her with a relaxed smile. Li Shinfu stares at Lin Feng with burning hatred, but he can do nothing. After they leave, Uncle Wei looks at Li Shinfu and asks coldly, "Li Shinfu, what exactly have you been doing lately?" Li Shinfu replies stiffly, "Naturally, I've been doing my duties." "Be careful," Uncle Wei warns, then turns and leaves. One of Li Shinfu's men opens his mouth to speak, but Li Shinfu cuts him off sharply. "Shut up. That self-righteous old man. Even if he knows, so what?" His eyes narrow. And Lin Feng, an unworthy prince, dares to interfere. "Very well. I'll remember you." The scene shifts. Yunling walks beside Lin Feng and says softly, "I'm sorry, Lin Feng. It's because of me that they keep targeting you." Lin Feng shakes his head calmly. "One cannot avoid trouble in Xingjing. Yunling, not only you, it seems I also need to abandon some unrealistic ideas. Since your enemies are using me to attack you, then let me step forward and face them head-on." The scene shifts again, to the residence of the Grand Prince, Song Yunlong. Li Shinfu kneels before him, bowing deeply. "This is what happened. I failed to do my duty properly. Please punish me, Your Majesty." Song Yunlong's face is dark with anger. "Shinfu, how long have you been in Xingjing?" 5 years. Li Shinfu answers. Song Yunlong sneers. 5 years since that incident. No wonder you've grown complacent." Li Shinfu turns pale. He repeatedly smashes his forehead against the floor. "I deserve death," Song Yunlong says coldly. "When you first arrived 5 years ago, you were cautious and handled everything personally. Thanks to you, I was able to secure my position under the Emperor. But now, at the city gate, people from the southern Heavenly Kingdom openly attacked the Westernoin Empire's envoy, and you noticed nothing." He slams Li Shinfu's head with his palm. Blood immediately flows. "I ordered you to clean up the mess because Father began investigating seriously." Song Yunlong continues furiously. "And what did you do? You grabbed some random drunkard to take the blame. You don't care about your colleagues. Do you think you're the only smart one in the world?" Li Shinfu trembles. "Your Majesty, please rest assured. I've learned my lesson. I was negligent, but this time I'll personally plan everything and give a proper explanation." Song Yunlong stares at him coldly. "Go. Don't disappoint me again." "Yes." Li Shinfu replies and retreats. The scene shifts back. Zhou Qi stands excitedly before Lin Feng. "Master, do you want me to follow you?" "Yes." "Please accept me, Master. I'm willing to die for you," Zhou Qi declares passionately. "Get lost," Lin Feng replies flatly. "Who would believe that?" "Stay here for now." "Yes." Zhou Qi answers obediently. Yunling calls out, "Lin Feng." Lin Feng immediately brightens and walks toward her. Yunling says, "I've already spoken with Lord Wen. From today onward you'll serve in the 12 criminal departments." Lin Feng raises an eyebrow. "Is that really appropriate?" "Of course," Yunling replies. "You're new here, so you don't know much about them. The 12 criminal departments are named after the 12 earthly branches. They're divided into the upper 6 and lower 6. She explains patiently. The upper 6 are responsible for internal supervision of the entire Qin Empire. The lower 6 handle intelligence gathering beyond the borders. All 12 departments answer directly to the Emperor. In Xingjing, the upper 6 are split into the southern and northern departments. Li Shinfu oversees supervision of officials in the 3 northern departments. Mao Qin manages the 3 southern departments, handling inspection and arrests. They check and balance each other." She pauses. "Because of the city gate incident 2 days ago, Father was furious and ordered an investigation. So it's perfect timing. You'll join the 12th Criminal Department and help me. Lin Feng laughs. Hey, if you weren't the Crown Princess, I wouldn't believe this. Yunling laughs as well. Just a little joke. But Lin Feng, don't let me down. Leave it to me. Lin Feng replies confidently. The next day, Lin Feng sits in a room piled high with books. Zhou Qi stares at the mountain of documents and groans. Here, these are the account books and business records of Zhongping Trading House. Take your time. This is way too much. A soldier says. The other men have gone to investigate the city gate case. I'll leave this to Lord Lin. I have inspections to attend to. Farewell. He closes the door and leaves. Lin Feng watches him go, then turns to Zhou Qi. Forget it. Zhou Qi, help me read these. Zhou Qi freezes. Master. I want to help, but I can't read. Lin Feng's face darkens. He grabs Zhou Qi by the collar. Then you'd better learn quickly, or I'll show you the true power of knowledge. Zhou Qi trembles in fear. Yes. Yes. I'll learn. I'll learn right away. After some time, Lin Feng and Zhou Qi sit together, flipping through the account books. Lin Feng mutters as he reads. January, transport to Nanchu, minerals. Mid-January, Channi, delivery of medicinal herbs. Early February, southern route, fielding, Lushui Sheath Lu. He pauses, frowning. Each trip went to a different location, yet every route passed through Nanchu. Is that really just a coincidence? He taps the page thoughtfully. I don't fully understand the logistics of this world, but in my original world, these would all be considered strategic materials. His eyes narrow. Last night, the Chamber of Commerce hosted a banquet. All the top figures were there. Then a fire broke out, and no one survived. A fire accident, yet the culprit wasn't handed over to the authorities. Instead, someone was arrested by the Southern Township Department. Lin Feng shakes his head slowly. I don't believe there's nothing suspicious here. He flips to another page. The roster of merchant houses, here it is. His finger stops. Wan Yud, one of the bosses of Zhongping Trading House. He didn't attend the banquet last night. Which means he's still alive. Lin Feng closes the book with a sharp snap. I've already taken Zhou Qi with me, so this matter is now my responsibility. If my guess is correct, you won't survive today. He stands up abruptly. Come with me. I'm coming. Zhou Qi hurriedly replies. As they move, Lin Feng suddenly stops and points at a character. Didn't I teach you Pinyin? You still don't know it? How do you pronounce this word? Read it. Zhou Qi stares at it blankly. Huh? Did you bite your tongue? Lin Feng points to another word. What about this one? Out of residence. Zhou Qi answers uncertainly. Lin Feng rubs his temples. I never thought I'd meet someone who can't even distinguish between characters. Without another word, Lin Feng grabs Zhou Qi and starts moving rapidly through the streets. Zhou Qi staggers behind him, feeling dizzy and nauseous from the sudden speed. They soon arrive at another location. Lin Feng stops and scans the surroundings. No one here. Zhou Qi, pale-faced, bends over and starts vomiting. Lin Feng glances at him. Need to throw up? Go ahead. After a moment, they move forward again. Lin Feng asks, Zhou Qi, you've lived in Xingjing for years. Do you know this family? Of course. Zhou Qi replies. This is the Western District, where poor people usually live. Master Wang's residence is the only one like it around here. We used to wander here when we were bored. We even wanted to see what the Wang family's young lady looked like, but sadly, we never saw her. Suddenly, the door creaks open from inside. Lin Feng's eyes sharpen. Who is it? Before he can finish, the door bursts open. A man in black charges out and attacks Lin Feng. Lin Feng calmly dodges, narrowly avoiding a deadly strike. The man in black attacks again, fast and vicious, but Lin Feng evades with ease. He slams his fist into the ground, sending dust and debris flying everywhere. The man in black coughs violently. Lin Feng seizes the opening and counterattacks. His strike lands heavily, sending the man in black flying far back. He crashes to the ground, badly injured. Lin Feng advances, and suddenly someone grabs his leg. "Help, help me!" a weak voice pleads. Lin Feng looks down and sees an injured girl lying on the ground. Tears stream down her face as she says faintly, "I'm Wang Yuning, my father was." Before she can finish, she faints. Lin Feng's eyes darken. Miss Wang, behind him, the man in black swallows a pill and struggles to his feet. His aura surges violently, and his eyes turn an eerie purple. He charges again. Lin Feng steadies himself as the two clash once more. A violent explosion erupts, shaking the surroundings. From a distance, people begin to notice. "What's going on over there?" someone asks. "Why is there such a huge commotion in the Western District?" "I don't know," another replies. "Did anyone hear who was sent there to handle the case?" A red-haired man snaps coldly. "Enough. Follow my orders. You, go inform the other officers and the commander. The rest of you come with me. No matter what's happening, we must control the situation. We can't afford caves right now." They rush toward the scene. Back at the battlefield, Lin Feng continues fighting fiercely while Zhou Qi tends to the unconscious girl. Lin Feng unleashes a dangerous strike, but even then, the man in black refuses to retreat. Is this guy insane? Lin Feng thinks. He's fighting like he wants to die. Lin Feng draws his sword and slashes decisively, severing one of the man's arms. He follows with a kick, sending him crashing backward. The man in black collapses, blood spilling from his mouth. Lin Feng steps forward calmly. "Stop struggling. Who sent you?" At that moment, the system's voice echoes in his mind. System notification. So many people live without control over their own fate. The man before you is merely an ordinary, pitiful soul. His life and death are in your hands. Choose, kill him or spare him. Reward unknown. Lin Feng blinks in surprise. Huh! This is worth a choice? Whether I kill him or not shouldn't. Suddenly, the man in black grabs Lin Feng's sword and slashes it across his own neck. Lin Feng freezes in shock. System notification, kill confirmed. Reward issued. Zhou Qi stares in awe. "Brother, you're amazing! You dealt with him in just a few moves." Lin Feng turns quickly. "Is Miss Wang alright?" She's fine. Zhou Qi grins. "After all, I don't get many chances to be this close to a woman." Lin Feng glares at him. "Put her down! What nonsense are you thinking about?" Just then, several figures arrive. A red-haired man steps forward. "Pei Tianan, 12th Criminal, Northern Township Department." Another man laughs lightly. "Hua Fei, 12th Criminal, Northern Township Department. Let's see who's causing such a huge disturbance in Xinjing." A burly man smashes through a wall and looks around. "Hu Jia, 12th Criminal, Northern Township Department. HM? They're all here. That kid's wearing the uniform of the 12 criminal departments." An elderly man walks in last. "Wen Zhangqing," he says calmly, "the commander of the Northern Township Department of the 12 criminals. You were out this morning, so I didn't get the chance to greet you." He looks at Lin Feng with a strange smile. "This is the Grand Princess's fiancé, the 6th Prince of Southern Chu. Lin Feng, the one who eats soft food." Beside him stands a young woman, Wen Yule, his adopted daughter, also of the 12 criminals. Lin Feng sighs. "Uncle Wen, you didn't have to add that eats soft food part." Before Wen Jingqing can reply, Wen Yule snaps angrily. "Uncle Wen, don't try to cozy up to him, you limp-wrist shrimp. I won't allow you to marry Yunling." Lin Feng smiles faintly and says, "It seems there are quite a few people who don't approve of this marriage." The young girl quickly steps forward. "Don't be angry, big brother. Master is just overly worried about Sister Yunling, so he's unhappy with His Majesty's decision. I didn't mean to look down on you. I apologize on his behalf." Lin Feng chuckles. "Is that so? Then I won't be angry anymore, especially since you're such a polite girl. What's your name?" "My name is Wen Yule," the girl answers brightly. Uncle Wen snorts coldly. When adults are working, children should step aside and play. I haven't even questioned you yet. Aren't you supposed to be investigating Zhou Qi's arson case? Why did you come here instead? Lin Feng straightened slightly. Uncle Wen, while investigating, I discovered that this matter is far from simple. Someone was deliberately trying to silence people. After tracing the family name to this residence, I found a man in black hiding here. He attacked me viciously, and I had no choice but to kill him. Uncle Wen's expression darkens. This morning, the Southern Department arrested a street thug. At first, I thought it was merely a coincidence, but now it seems otherwise. At that moment, Huafei steps forward. So you're the one who fought him and caused all this commotion? Sir, do you think it's possible Li Shenfu sent him? Before Lin Feng can reply, another voice cuts in. Huafei, you're wasting your breath. A man walks out calmly. If I remember correctly, the Western District falls under the jurisdiction of our Southern Township Department. It is Luo Han, the 12th criminal of the Southern Township Department. Huafei squints at him. Oh? The one who came is actually a woman? Luo Han explodes in rage. You crazy dog! She storms forward. It seems you don't want your tongue anymore. Huafei laughs and steps up as well. I don't mind turning you into a woman for the rest of your life. Lin Feng and Zhou Qi quietly sit down to the side. Zhou Qi whispers excitedly. Is this going to be a fight? Lin Feng replies calmly. What do you think? Do they look like they're about to eat? Yes. Zhou Qi nods enthusiastically. Then I'll sit here and enjoy the show. Before fists can fly, Huja suddenly grabs Huafei by the throat. That's enough. Huafei, don't cause trouble at a time like this. Luo Han snorts. Huja, keep that mad dog under control. If he dares speak rudely again, I'll kill him. Pei Tunen steps in and smooths things over. We were just investigating the surrounding area. We happened to notice some unusual movement here and came to take a look. Please don't misunderstand. Huafei grumbles. Tunen, tell Huja to let go of me. With his 7th level Tianyuan cultivation, he can't kill me. Pei Tunen replies calmly. He broke through to the 8th level 2 days ago. Huafei's face stiffens. Huja, ease up. If you use any more strength, you'll really choke me. Pei Tunen then turns to Uncle Wen. Sir, that explosion earlier was so big that the entire western city must have noticed. We must report this matter to the commander to avoid being held accountable. Uncle Wen nods. That's reasonable. Very well, Tunen, I'll leave the cleanup here to you. From now on, you'll be leading Lin Feng. After all, his words and actions represent the Grand Princess. They address Uncle Wen respectfully. Uncle Wen then takes Wen Yule by the hand and leads her away. Lin Feng sighs regretfully. What a pity. They didn't fight. Zhou Qi nods vigorously. Exactly. I didn't even get to eat. Luo Han glares at them and shouts. Why don't you two come over here? This mess is all because of you. How dare you sit there watching the fun? She turns and leaves. Since Lord Wen has spoken, I'll leave this to you. I'm happy to be free of it. Huafei mutters. I can't believe she just left like that. Huja frowns. Yeah, it is a bit strange, but forget it, we still have work to do. He releases Huafei. Huafei rubs his neck and snorts. I'll leave it to you. If Tunen hadn't told me, I wouldn't have come at all. I still need to investigate the City Gate case. His Majesty is pressing hard on this matter. He leaves with his companions. Pei Tunen adds, I'll leave this place to you, Huja. The City Gate case is the most urgent, so hurry. Huja bows slightly. I will obey. He also departs. Pei Tunen finally exhales and turns to Lin Feng. All right. Tell me everything you found. Lin Feng nods and begins explaining everything in detail. Pei Tunen gestures to his subordinates. Search the area. See if there's anything useful left behind.